back again. And so far, there haven't really been any big changes to the game. Aside from that one scene with the grappling hook and the fact that there aren't a lot of loading screens.
Seriously?
Alright, with the girl. That's about it. Everything else has been normal, I guess. Maybe some of the conversations are different too.
What's going on?
I mean, I never really paid attention to the conversations, so they could be different and I just wouldn't know.
Look, isn't that her?
Hold up.
You mean that one with the red ribbon? I guess so.
She's so thin. It's not fair. I've got my hair in a ponytail too.
Okay, and what's that got to do with being thin?
Yeah, seriously, what does that have to do with being thin? Other than absolutely nothing.
Please, take my seat. My station's coming up.
Are you sure? Oh, then.
Oh, wow, what speed. I mean, excuse me, that seat was for this lady. Oh.
What an ass. You want me to wake him up?
It's all right. I can understand his position as well.
Nah.
I'm sorry I couldn't be any help.
It's all right, dearie. Don't you worry.
Nah, beat that man's ass.
Please allow me to carry your luggage at least.
Thank you.
Nah, yo.
Ain't it heavy, though?
Not at all. I train plenty.
Yo. Yo. Fuck that man.
Pardon me. Thank you so much for earlier. For speaking up when I offered my seat on the train. You're a second year at Shujin Academy, correct? I'm a first year there myself.
Ooh, freshman.
Thinking you totally slipped my mind back on the train, and I didn't want to be rude to my senpai.
That's why she's using the
Please
word
excuse
senpai,
me.
She's an actual freshman. She actually does look a little thin in comparison to everybody else. It's like, get to school on time. As if I have any choice other than to get to school on time.
Class is starting.
Social school to society and social studies? You look like you've been spoiled a bit. You can't say that. You don't know me. The book's title, Watch Simplicity, the rest, The Devil's Dictionary. Okay.
What's the answer?
Tell me what the dictionary is defined as the chief factor in progress of memories. If it's satirical, I don't know. I want to say villains because it's the most outlandish answer, and it would be satirical answer, but at the same time, I'm not. I don't know. Villains? Let's go with
This is
villains.
it.
Correct.
Oh, cool. I was right. Perfect. Logic, logic, my logic reigns supreme. Oh boy. Whew. Yo, when do I seem like a punk? At what point? I've been here one day. How are you gonna say I seem like a punk? Oh, what the? Oh, I was reading the levels that I was at, and I was like, why they changed what the categories are called? I mean, he's not entirely wrong, but he's also not entirely right. Oh, they're talking about the red-haired girl. Oh, she's an honor student? Why does everybody keep saying I did drugs? Who's going around saying I carry a knife? Yo, who is spreading these ridiculous, like, come on.
Hey there, Takamaki. Things
At
have
least
been
have some
pretty
truth
dangerous
to
lately
this.
with all those accidents.
Sorry, I have a photo shoot today. It's for the special summer issue, so I can't afford to miss it.
Hey now, being a model's fine and dandy, but don't work your pretty little self to the bone. You mentioned you weren't feeling well, right? Something about appendicitis?
Yes, I keep planning to go to the hospital, but I've been too busy. Sorry to worry you.
You must be lonely too. I feel bad for keeping your best friend at practice so often. Oh, and be careful around that transfer student. He's got a criminal record after all. If something were to happen to you.
Thank you. Please excuse me.
Oh, fuck, I don't want to take no for an answer. Spoiled ass athlete.
Yo.
Oh boy. What's up, Doug?
I want to talk about that cask from yesterday. I tried telling myself it was all just a dream, but I couldn't do it. I can't act like nothing happened. It's all connected to that bastard Kamoshida after all. I want to find out what's up with that place, no matter what. And you know, you're the only person I can rely on for this stuff, so... You in?
I mean, sure.
Nice! Okay, glad we're in this together. I think we should just try and retrace our steps from yesterday. In the meantime, you're walking to the station, right? Let's go together. Let me know if you notice any other weird buildings on the way.
I mean, we're not gonna find anything because the phone's not on, but... Or do we? Do we find something?
If a huge castle like that really exists, I'm sure we'll find it in no time. When did they build something like that, though? We walked that way from here, right? When you put it that way, I'm not so sure anymore. All right, this way. Let me know if you notice something.
I think at some point I do have to say, let's just go home. I think.
Huh? We're at school. There wasn't anything out of place along the way, right? I didn't see no castle either. We must have made a wrong turn somewhere. Let's try again.
I want to go
Come
home.
on, you gotta stick with me to the end.
No, I don't.
Let's go.
Let's start the army? I ain't gotta stay nowhere.
For real? Is it smaller than we think it is? What do you think? I already did that. I didn't see anything like it around here. Huh? Phone. Hey, that reminds me. Didn't you have a navigation app thingy on back then? I don't know if it was or not, but I heard stuff that sounded like one coming from your phone. You know, didn't it say stuff like returned to the real world or something like that? Let me see your phone for a bit. What's this eyeball looking thing?
Can't delete it. It won't go away.
Wait, what? What a weird app.
It keeps coming back.
Oh, wait, this is it! I knew it! It is a navigation app! There's even your search history! Oh man, I'm such a genius! Let's try using it.
I don't know about this, man.
All we're doing is starting an app.
Kamoshida. Shujin Academy. Pervert. Castle. Beginning navigation.
There we go! Then we went in a certain direction and... Hey, what are you... Huh? What the hell?
Nah, man. We just activating that app. Ain't nothing to worry about. Bullshit.
Look! It's the castle from yesterday! It made it back. That means what happened yesterday was for real too. Yeah! That was close! That happened last time too, huh? What's with that outfit?
Like, I really wanted to... Oh, yeah. Yeah. You jelly.
I ain't jealous.
Yes, you are. Don't lie.
What's going on here? This makes no effing sense at all.
I'm just mad you ain't got an outfit,
Hey.
fam.
Stop making a commotion.
Wish you had an outfit like me.
You?
The shadows started acting up, so I came here wondering what it could be. To think you guys would come back to the entrance when you barely managed to escape.
What is this place? Is it the school?
That's right.
But it's a castle!
This castle is the school, but only to this castle's ruler.
The castle's ruler?
I think you called him Kamoshida? It's how his distorted heart views the school.
Kamoshida? Distorted? Explain it in a way that makes sense!
I shouldn't have expected a moron to get it.
What did you say? What was that?
It must be the slaves captive here.
For real? Oh shit, it's for real! We saw other guys held captive here yesterday. I'm pretty sure they're from our school.
Most likely on Kamoshida's orders. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's like that every day here. What's more, you two escaped yesterday. He must have lost his temper quite a bit.
That son of a bitch!
Ryuji?
This is bullshit! You hear me, Kamoshida?
Doing that isn't going to open it, you know. Still, it seems you have your reasons.
Hey, Mona Mona!
It's Morgana!
Do you know where those voices are coming from?
You want me to take you to them? Well, I guess I could guide you there. But only if he comes with us. It's settled then.
For real? Thanks, man.
Alright, let's do this. Follow me. This is our infiltration point.
Ain't that where we escaped out of last time?
Yep, and
That's
how
right.
we'll get back in.
Not barging in through the entrance is one of the basics of phantom thievery.
Aren't we supposed to know about that stuff?
I'll make sure to teach you as we go. Come on, follow me.
So, sorry for dragging you into all of this, but I just can't forgive that bastard Kamoshida doing whatever the hell he wants. Really though, thanks for coming along. I owe you big time.
Yeah, load times are definitely shorter.
Man, this place is as creepy as always.
Mm-hmm. Now make sure you do exactly as I say, alright? Follow me.
Okay. Oh boy. I'm gonna take that off for now, just because I want to kind of
Let's go.
not sit here forever with words on the screen.
Shoot. I had a feeling there would be guards here. Looks like we're going to have to start fighting our way forward.
For real?
Oh boy. I'll just teach you the basics of battle for now. You'd better not forget all of this. Always try to ambush enemies instead of rushing everywhere headlong. Attack from behind whenever you can. You'll need to rip their masks off to momentarily break the control that the palace ruler has over them. If you succeed, your opponent will be caught off guard, allowing us to jump in for a preemptive attack.
So, we want to get the jump on him and make the first strike. Okay, got it.
You know you're just going to be watching, right? You don't have a persona. But anyway, let's go.
Show me your true form.
Like, is there anybody that actually plays Persona that doesn't
Let's go.
go for ambushes?
There.
Wait, is the battle music different?
Yeah! Victory!
I mean, the victory music is obviously the same. You can't change this. Like, the victory music is too
I leveled
low.
up. Okay.
Like, even the ending, not the ending, even the little thing at the end sounded a bit different.
By the way, why ain't anyone here? Damn it! They were here before. Where'd they go?
Quiet down.
Oh yeah, there were more of them further in too.
They might have been transferred already.
Oh crap! I can hear footsteps coming. Lots of them.
It would be a problem if they discovered us now. Hey, let's head into that room. We should be able to hide in there until they leave. The shadows probably won't come in here.
How can you tell?
There's a lack of distortion here, meaning the ruler's control over this area is weak.
Is this a classroom?
Now do you understand? This place is another reality that the ruler's heart projects.
This is Kamoshida's reality? Shit makes no sense at all.
One could say it's a world in which one's distorted desires have materialized.
Huge
I call
lovable
such a place a
dumbhead.
palace.
A palace?
This is happening because he thinks the school is his own castle.
So, it became like this because he just thought of it like that? That son of a bitch!
You must really hate this Kamoshida guy.
Yep.
Hate doesn't even cover how I feel. Everything is that asshole's fault.
I don't know what happened between you two, but don't let your emotions get the better of you. His lackeys are everywhere inside. You're curious about your outfit, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm curious as hell about it too.
By curious, he means
That's
jealous.
also because of this world.
More stuff that makes no sense.
Anything distorts according to how a ruler pleases within his palace. A school can turn into a castle like this, after all. In order to prevent such distortions, one must hold a powerful will of rebellion. Your appearance is a manifestation of that. It's the image of rebellion that you hold within.
I'm so fed up with all this. I'm more curious about you than his clothes. What the hell are you anyways?
I'm a human. An honest-to-God human.
No, you're obviously more like a cat.
Yeah, you're definitely a cat.
This is, well, it's because I lost my true form, I think.
You think?
But I do know how to regain my true form. The reason why I snuck in here was for a preliminary investigation of those means. Well, I ended up getting caught, though. Besides, I've been tortured by Kamoshida too. I'm gonna make him pay for sure.
What is this, a comic book? This is seriously crazy.
If we're gonna keep going, we should hurry along. I'll be counting on your skills this time too, rookie. Got it?
Don't worry, I'm not gonna force it all on you. I thought it might help, so... I brought this just in case. It's a model gun, though, so it only makes sounds.
That's a toy!
But it looks totally real, so it'll at least fake him out. Oh, I brought some medicine, too. You know what they say, providing is pre-something. Huh? Huh?
So you were planning this from the start.
Of course you were.
Well, fine. If you're ready to go, we'll resume our infiltration.
Alright, now I can shoot bullets.
There are probably still sentries making their rounds out there. Let's use this time to hash out our current situation.
Damn it.
Well... Now then.
Yeah, it was your imagination. You should move on. Right now.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, let's do it.
What's this?
Oh, there's a guard on duty here. The way to the training hall should be just beyond those bars.
So, what are we gonna do? Do we gotta fight it?
Seems like it. Just don't let it notice you beforehand. If it does, the palace's security level will rise.
I've actually never had a security level raised to 100.
And what do we do if that
on my
happens?
own.
Run away?
Well, the security level will go back down if we can beat more enemies without getting noticed.
That sounds, complicated.
Fine. I'll put together some info about the security level. This is crucial to successful palace infiltration. So make sure you actually read it, okay? There's two enemies!
Persona!
I don't see a weak spot.
No, that's not what I want to do. Wait, where's my... Wait, can I not use it yet? I was trying to use the gun, but I guess I can't use it yet.
Couldn't finish it.
Okay, yeah, I can't use the gun yet.
Persona!
Time for my persona! Enemy remaining. This is the last one.
Go down!
Persona! Impressive. Let's go!
There!
He's not really a physical attack.
Yeah! Victory!
All right.
Whoa, wait, why was the level up? Okay then.
Hey. Damn it.
Hey, have you seen anyone who looks like an intruder? No, nobody yet.
Shoot. I had a feeling there would be a lot of enemies. It'd be impossible to dodge all of them.
Then what do we do? Should we try and take him down like before?
It's not that simple. We still have a long way to go, so we should be conserving energy.
Nah.
I see. Sorry. Damn it. I wish I could fight. I'd at least be able to help out a little bit. But all I got is this toy from earlier. Such a loser.
Huh? Do you mean that gun?
Yeah, it looks real and all, but doesn't shoot anything.
I see. Well, there is a way. Okay, we'll use that to take down the enemies.
What? Were you listening to me? It don't even shoot pellets.
Don't worry, I'm sure this'll work.
Okay.
Dude, I keep...
You have the gun with you, right? Point it at a shadow and...
Okay, now I can.
How about that? There are plenty of instances where rapid fire is going to be more useful than swinging. Of course, you can run out of ammo, but using it all up does more good than letting...
Oh, guns have fire. Okay, that works fine.
Alright, I'll show you my weapon too.
Oh, Morgana. And these slingshots.
For real?
Listen to this.
Alright. So I get new ammo every fight.
Let's get them!
Which is nice.
Our ammo's replenished.
If it's gonna replenish every fight, I'm just gonna like unload on enemies for no reason. Just straight up, just pew 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 pew. I'm not sure how I feel about that though. Getting full ammo every fight.
Nice.
I mean, unless they made some other changes. Because if they have other changes, if they made other changes to the guns, then it'll be fine. But if they didn't, then I can just pour all my energy, not all my energy, all my resources into getting a good gun.
What do you want to do?
Nah, direct
Yep.
commands. You're gonna listen to what I tell you to do. I don't trust you. Because y'all tend to do stupid shit when I leave you on your own. Oh. Whoops.
I'll reveal your true form.
Now's our chance to strike!
That's what I mean. That's what I meant by... I don't know, I feel like the guns
Alright.
might be a little OP now. Cause like, if I can just do that...
A guard. I'm pretty sure that's where we need to be going too.
Like, why would I bother fighting
gonna
anybody
take it down
straight up
again?
when I could just do that?
I guess that's our only choice. But wait, this might be a good time. Okay, I've decided. I'm gonna teach you two a special way to fight enemies.
Is this something new?
Something like that. Let's go. Listen, there's a distinct flow to battles. Let me show you. After all, seeing is something. First, knock down all the enemies.
Okay.
Come! There!
Is this something new that I don't already know about?
Alright. Now rush on in for an all-out
It's
attack.
just an all-out attack. Ooh. Alright.
What was that super move thing you just did?
I told you, it's called an all-out attack. If you manage to knock all the enemies down, you might be able to use it to beat them all at once.
Yeah, that was over quick.
Super quick.
It's a concentrated attack on
Even though she's
defenseless
already
enemies,
dead.
after all.
Regardless.
Now, as I mentioned before, I want you to be the head of our command. You can decide when we use this.
Alright, works for me. As always, it works for me. Okay.
Strike the enemy's weakness, knock them all down, then do an all-out attack. That's the ideal pattern.
Okay, I think that's the end of them trying to teach me things. Emphasis on think.
Yes!
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Flag is fucking terrifying, by the way.
Whoa! Damn it! This is bullshit!
How many times do I have to tell you to keep your voice down?
A lot. You have to tell him a lot. He forgets things very quickly.
But this is beyond messed up! How do I open this?
You don't.
Stop it! Leave us alone. It's useless.
Huh?
If we stay obedient, we won't be executed like you guys.
You're telling me you want to stay in a place like this?
Wait a minute. Were you planning on taking these guys out of here?
We can't just leave them here.
How stupid can you be?
What?
These are only humans in Kamoshida's cognition. They aren't real humans that have entered from reality. They're different from you two.
Cognition?
It means there's no point in saving them. They're different from the real ones in the real world. You could say that these are extremely similar looking dolls.
Hell? Why's it gotta be so complicated?
Not
So
that
the school's a
complicated.
castle and the students are slaves. It's so on point that it makes me laugh. This really is the inside of that asshole's head.
Still, this is horrible. It must mean he treats them as slaves in the real world too.
In the real world, too? Wait, I know these guys. They're members of the volleyball team, the one Kamoshida coaches for.
Finally, he puts it
They must
together.
be physically abused every day. There's no way they'd be so beat up normally.
Don't tell me. They're going through similar shit in reality?
Most likely. I mean, this proves that Kamoshida thinks of them as slaves.
So it might be for real. I heard that Kamoshida's using physical punishment. They're just rumors, but if they're true, wouldn't this be something to report to the police? I'll use these guys as evidence. If it all goes well, we can take down that asshole Kamoshida. Huh? It's not working. We can use the navigation app, but the camera's a no-go?
A navigation app?
That's what we used to come here. What about yours?
Dun, dun, dun. Nothing opens.
Whatever you do is fine, but we're gonna get caught if we stand around like this. We need to head back.
Hang on a sec. There's no other way. I'll just memorize their faces before going home. Let's go!
Nothing.
Hey! Come on, man.
Like, if you didn't hate him before, you're gonna hate him more after you see all
What are
this
your
shit that
thoughts?
he's been doing.
Yeah!
Okay. Like, he's the only person that you hate more and more as the game goes on. Like, as his story progresses, as this part of the story progresses, you just hate him more and more.
Let's go.
Like, I don't recall that happening with anybody else. I mean, like, with everybody else, you hate them up front, and you know why you're hating them up front. But with him, it's like,
Man.
you hate him up front, and then he just proceeds to give you more reasons why you should continue to hate him. And why you should hate
This
him
way.
more.
Ugh, you knaves again? To think you'd make the same mistake again. You're hopeless.
The school ain't your castle! I've memorized their faces real good. You're going down!
It seems it's true when they say barking dogs seldom bite. How far the star runner of the track team has fallen.
What the hell are you getting at?
I speak of the track trader, who acted in violence, ending his teammates' dreams. Oh, I can only imagine the pain of the others who were dragged under with your selfish act.
Violence? Oh,
What a surprise.
so violent.
So you're accompanying him without knowing anything at all. He betrayed his teammates and crushed their hopes. Yet he still carries on as carefree as ever.
That's not true!
What a tragedy. You blindly trusted this fool, and he's led you right to your death. Hurry up and dispose of them. I can't stand their stench.
God damn it.
Ryuji, move! We're surrounded.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you because King Kamoshida told us! I'll kill because that's what he wants!
Persona! There!
Witness my resolve! Not finish you! There's more of...
Oh yeah, you're supposed to leave this.
Can't
Like, you don't have a choice. I thought that they were like... I thought it was a, like, I don't know what I was thinking. I knew I was gonna lose, but for some reason I thought that it was gonna go on for a while.
Oh! Oh! You piece of...
Yo, he has some ugly ass shoes.
I bet you simply came here on a whim and ended up like this. Isn't that right?
No!
What a worthless piece of trash. Getting emotional so quickly.
Ugh.
How dare you raise your hand at me?
He
Though
did
it was
raise-
only temporary, have you forgotten my kindness in supervising track practice?
It wasn't no practice, it was physical abuse! You just didn't like our team!
It was nothing but an eyesore. The only one who needs to achieve results is me. That coach who got fired was hopeless too. Had he not opposed me with a sound argument, I would have settled it with only breaking his star's leg.
What?
Do you need me to deal with your other leg too? The school will call it self-defense anyway.
Damn it. Am I gonna lose again? Not only can I not run anymore, the track team is gone too because of this asshole.
So that's why.
Once these two are dealt with, you're next.
Ryuji!
Stand the fuck up.
You're right. Everything that was important to me was taken by him. I'll never get him back.
Stay there and watch. Look on as these hopeless scum die for nothing because they sided with trash like you.
No, that's what you are. All you think about is using people. You're the real scumbag, Kamoshida!
What are you doing? Silence him!
Stop looking down on me with that stupid smile on your face!
You made me wait quite a while. You seek power, correct? Then let us form a pact. Since your name has been disgraced
getting a
already,
persona
why
was
not
so
hoist a
painful
flag
in
and
this
wreak
game.
havoc? The other you who exists within desires it thus. I am thou, thou art I. There is no turning back.
Jesus,
The
dude.
skull of rebellion is your flag henceforth!
What can you do? Cower in fear and watch!
Like, between just the process of getting the mask on your face and then ripping it off of your face, it just looks so painful. Like, I always wanted a persona until this game. And then this game came out and I was like, you know what? I don't need a persona. I'm good.
Right on. What's up, Persona? This effing rocks! Now that I got this power, it's time for payback! Yo, I'm ready. Bring it!
Don't mock me, you rat!
Blast him away, Captain Kid!
Okay, is it just Elgor? Is this Elgor? I feel like this isn't Elgor.
What troublemakers that bother King Kamoshida with trifle matters?
Kamoshida's cognition ain't changing, right? And I'll act like the troublemaker I am. Let's do this, Captain Kid!
Okay, he did summon you.
Persona! Let's go, Captain! Welcome, Persona! Captain Kid! Ah! It's time. You're mine.
Yeah, let's take out the little pieces of crap on the side.
Nice one. They can't land a hit.
Damn!
Welcome, Persona! Let's go, Captain!
The enemy's dead.
Persona!
of the glorious King Kamoshida. So why have I lost?
Cause you're garbage, man.
It just proves that Kamoshida
Trash,
ain't
bruh.
anything special.
Alright, and I think
How about that?
this wraps
Whoa.
this part up.
So, Ryuji had the potential too.
Even if you apologize now, I ain't forgiven you.
I told you that this is my castle. It seems you still don't understand.
What? Takamaki?
Oh! Oh, what a meowvelous and beautiful girl!
Yo,
What's going on? Now's not the time for that. Damn it! Why is Takamaki here? Hey! Let go of her, you perv!
How many times must I tell you until you understand? This is my castle, a place in which I can do whatever I want. Everyone wishes to be loved by me. That is, everyone besides slow-witted thieves like you.
Takamaki! Say something!
Calm down, Ryuji. It seems that girl isn't the real one. She's the same as those slaves. A being made from Kamoshida's cognition of her.
Are you jealous? Well, I'm not surprised. Women aren't drawn to problematic punks like you.
oh my gosh.
Damn it!
Clean them up this instant!
We're outnumbered. Let's scram before we get surrounded.
I mean, we're not, but
We're not gonna do anything and just run?
we can't die here.
Thank God you've got a level head.
Fine. We'll expose what you really are no matter what. You better be ready for us.
I was beginning to get bored of torturing the ones here. Come at me whenever you want, if you don't care about your life.
Ignore him. Let's go!
Anyways,
That went well.
I don't remember changing into this. Should I be happy about that?
Yeah,
Then
you
again, it ain't as bad as yours.
Did you find them?
Quiet.
No. Search that way.
So what's going on? I'm completely lost, man.
I told you before, when a Persona user opposes a palace's ruler and becomes a threat to them, this happens. It's to prevent you from being affected by distortions.
Is this a skull?
Your appearance reflects your inner self. It's the rebel that slumbers within. Not that you'll get it.
Nope.
Then stop asking questions and accept what you see for what it is.
Easy for you to say.
You're a cat.
Wait, we're in deep shit!
I said to be quiet!
We might have gotten away here, but we're still screwed with Kamoshida at the real school.
That's quite sharp of you. For being an idiot. Relax. The Kamoshida in reality can't possibly know about what happens here. A shadow is the true self that is suppressed. A side of one's personality they don't want to see.
So, we're okay?
Did the Kamoshida in reality remember about the execution? There you have it.
Alright. Now that we know that, all we gotta do is...
Wait. I guided you as promised. It's your turn to cooperate with me. That's why I was super nice about teaching you idiots everything.
Huh? Cooperate?
Don't you remember? I originally came here for an investigation. I need to erase the distortion from my body and regain my real form. That's why we must delve deep into mementos and...
Whoa, hold up. What are you going on and on about? We never said anything about helping you out.
That is true.
Don't tell me. Are you not going to repay the hospitality I showed you? Especially you. You're going to up and leave, even though you're already part of my master plan?
Let me think about it.
What? The nerve! Is it because I'm not human? Because I'm like a cat? Is that why you're making a fool of me?
We're busy. Thanks for everything, Cat. You've got guts being a cat and all. See you around.
Hey! What the hell? Oh, seriously? Why are you wrapping this up like everything's all hunky-dory? Oh, hell no! Get back here!
And on that note, I am going to end the recording here and pick up next time.
To the real world.
So,
Welcome back.
yeah. See you guys in the next video.